Well, here I am again, talking into a microphone. I've just been listening to Claude Debussy, and he's pretty good, isn't he? Except he's dead. And when you think about it, you gotta be kind of mental, haven't you, to be a musician? You've got to try and work this stuff out on the piano. Mind you, he obviously learnt it when he was younger, when he was like a kid. And learn all these scales and triplets and doublets. I'll just make it up. And up progressions and down progressions. And then how to play on the white keys, which are like the key of C major. Then the black keys, which is C sharp, D sharp. Well, I don't speak that way. I call it C, a C sharp, D sharp, or E flat. It's crazy, It's really crazy when you haven't been trained in music to try and express it, to somebody who's just sort of on the internet who looks in and thinks, what's this all about, man? You know what I mean? So anyway, I was just watching Claude Debussy, Clair de Lune by Angela Hewitt. Before that, I was watching this really good, what do I call them now? She's playing one of those, like a lute thing, like a harp, that's it. She was playing a harp. It's a bit early in the morning for me. I'm tired from yesterday as well. I had to go up to the hospital with my mother. And day before I had to go up to the post office. And day before that I had to go up to the post office. And all that walking seems to just bash me up, You get when you're 57, you start falling to pieces. Your arms, everything hurts. Everything. I'm always cracking my bones. I should be in a rock band who just cracked the bones and puts microphones up near the bones, cracking, crack, crack, crack. Anyway, so see, it's good when it's autobiographical, when I start talking about my life and not kind of just moaning about singers and how people play on YouTube and stuff. More than likely, so I have to make sure the immersion heater's on early in the morning, and it pisses you off because you've got to keep the heater on all day, for washing up all day. And we got this huge electricity bill. I think it was 600 odd quid. I couldn't pay it. Anyway, regardless, you end up doing songs called. This song is called "The Huge Electricity Bill." Oh, relatively speaking, it's a huge one. It's still 600 quid though. Anyway, so this morning it was Claude Debussy on harp. Harp, yeah. And of course it's really difficult to play, and those harps are really expensive. And this woman, she's like a Polish surname, she was brilliant, Oh, Claire, it's easy, it's, it's really difficult. It's like really advanced piano playing, but I think they have a simple version in piano books and guitar books, and you just do about 10 notes. Well, say you do 16 notes, that's 4 bars. So you kind of play an intro or something to Clair de Lune, they call it, don't they? That'd be like the light of the moon. And anyway, so this harpist, she played it. It's really difficult. It's all got to be perfect, She played it, and then this this lady Angela Hewitt did Claire de Lune on piano. Man, that's difficult as well. But you've got to laugh when they're concentrating and they're trying to get it perfect. Sometimes you don't realise how much effort they actually put in, you know. Pressing piano keys, it's really painful. Anyway, she did a good job of it. It sounded like Claire de Lune. But to be honest, it's quite tricky, you know. It's kind of not how you think it goes, you know. You have to kind of really learn it properly, listen to it, work out all the notes, you know. Being a musician, it just makes you go mental because you've got to concentrate so hard. So lots of them go to gym, you know. You kind of go to gym and you have loads of weights and stuff because you kind of have to do the opposite of what you've been doing to your muscles, you know. So if you've kind of been pressing down hard on, then you kind of got to do some weightlifting or something to make your hands kind of not hurt, you know. It's weird. Guitar's worse. I mean, well, they're both just as bad. There's no easy or difficult with any. I mean, it's all difficult. All music playing is difficult, you know. Depending on the standard other people expect of it, you know. So I like talking about it. It's easier, isn't it? You know, it's easier than playing it. But it's not easier because I've got this microphone sort of 3 inches away from my lips, and I've got to make sure that my vocal goes into that microphone. So on my microphone I've got like this white sticker on the front just to remind you not to start recording and you've got your microphone around the wrong way, stuff like that. In my chair, and I'll be coming up to 10 minutes. I usually do 10 minutes because sort of more than 10 minutes it can be a bit boring and it's quite tough work, you know, to do it. A bit like Harry Potter, you know, the novel. If you listen to the audio, it goes on for ages. So that's Stephen Fry, when he had to kind of sit there in a studio and read it all out. It's a lot of work, you know, all these stages, and then they've got to make cassettes from it and stuff. I got it on cassette. So it's quite good, isn't it, you know, not to talk about anything in particular, just kind of ramble on about recording, because it's quite amusing, you know, listening to another person talking about something. But essentially all of YouTube is brilliant because up is difficult, and then you kind of look at the next thing. Now I intended for this to be 10 minutes, and it will be 10 minutes, but I feel like I have to go to the toilet, you know, so it might not be 10 minutes. I might just leave it there anyway. 9 minutes, this'll do. So bye bye.